a lot of people witnessed last week a protest and a demonstration at HISD headquarters during a board meeting where protesters were upset that some of the historical African-American schools and some of the Hispanic schools will be turned into a charter school system that's being led by some of the local leaders in the community in this city to lead them as charter schools. They were angry and they felt HISD could do better. Their protest was successful because it changed the mind of the board of moving forward. My concern is, yes, we should be concerned about charter schools, but I believe that there have been some charter schools led by African Americans across this nation that are fine examples of what education can do for black children, when it is a proven fact that the American public school system has failed the African American and minority poor children the most. Poor white children, poor Hispanic, poor black have all been grossly underserved by the public school system in this nation.
Not grossly underfunded, grossly underserved, right?
Both grossly underfunded and underserved.
No. You know what's killing HISD? What's killing HISD are single-member districts and electing people and not voting in school board elections for people who have no business being school board members, who give contracts to their friends, their mamas, their kinfolks, and all their girlfriends and boyfriends, and you know that too. What's killing public school systems is political patronage in these schools, putting people in as principals because they're somebody's buddy, rather than the fact that they're good teachers and educators. I am sick and tired of people blaming underfunding for the destruction of schools. Look what happened to North Forest ISD. You going to tell me North Forest ISD cratered because of money? No, it cratered because of corruption, waste, and negligence, Quanell.
Here's my problem.
Tell the truth.
But here's my problem, Wayne. I'm going to be honest with you. What you're saying is the truth.
Thank you.
But the problem with that is this. That did not just start happening. That type of thieving and political appointees and undercurrents and going under the table, financing friends and girlfriends, that's been happening for generations in HISD. Stop.
Agree.
For generations in North Forest. And wait a minute, when you were a reporter, you never reported on how white folk were stealing money like that. But whenever black people became in charge or minorities became in charge of those school boards, now all of a sudden you want to point it out. But the same leadership for generations of HISD and these school districts that were led by white people, you never reported that. And they was doing the biggest stealing of all in these public school districts. So what you're saying is right, but you making it like that's just started happening.
Well, I won't be offended that you must not have watched me very much unless you were picketing me. But if you remember, I did stories on every school superintendent we had. I even chased the white technology director, like I give a crap what color he is, into a bathroom. I've never done a story on a white board member.
Your problem is,
Wayne, Quanell.
You act like it just started happening. That's been happening for generations.
Oh, cry me a river, dude. Really?